starts with my fucking review. Hey guys, what is up? Rafael here, coming at you with my first comic review in what seems like forever. And given, like I said on my Instagram, I would be reviewing Batgirl Summer of Lies, I am here with my review of Batgirl Summer of Lies. Now, there's two main reasons why I wanted to review this. So the first review I ever did on this channel was of Batgirl 21 from the New 52. And secondly, of course, this does co-star Nightwing, which is my favorite comic book character. And like all Nightwing and Batgirl books that they share together, there is always a hint at the relationship. They can get them getting back together and then it being robbed immediately after. So the story takes place roughly after the events of Nightwing 25 in terms of what's going on with Nightwing, and after Batgirl's two one-shots, Troubled Waters and The Truth About Cats and Dogs. And it sees the two of them stumbling onto a case that resembles something a case they did back when they were very young superheroes. So we get a lot of flashback scenes throughout this book of the early days of their careers, particularly Batgirl's, because it is Batgirl's book. And we do get early indications of the relationship and flirtation between the two, which is quite frequent within the flashback sequences within the story. However, surprisingly modern day, given Dick has just been through a breakup, it's not as common as it is in other Nightwing Batgirl stories, especially those earlier stories that we saw both in the New 52 and the early times the two appeared in each other's books in the Rebirth. But it is really nice to see that awesome Dick Grayson Robin costume and Batgirl costume again. I really love that early designed Batgirl costume. I love it so much more than the current one. But again, obviously the current one is here to stay because canonically her New 52 costume was destroyed. Her first New 52 costume was destroyed. Like any Nightwing Batgirl story, like I mentioned before, it does have those elements of will they get back together or will they not? So we do get this really awesome panels here of the two of them kissing, obviously, which is a lot more than we normally get for these two characters. And then, as always, it is ripped from us straight away. At least this time it canonically makes sense. Nightwing has just gone through his breakup with Sean in his own book, and he obviously can't go back to this. But what thing we do get very early on in the Rebirth is we do get the indication that Barbara did actually want to get back with Nightwing this time, as the last time Barbara didn't want to get back with Dick. This time, because she wasn't, he wasn't ready, and then of course this time he's kind of not ready as well. So sometimes it's him not being ready, sometimes it's her not being ready, but basically they're never going to get back together, and unfortunately, Dick Babs fans will cry forever, as that will never ever happen. But guys, fans of Nightwing and Batgirl really got to read this book because so much awesome stuff goes on. It co-stars it has my favorite Batman villain in it as well, the Mad Hatter. And guys, the art style is not super flattering towards Nightwing. I think he looks good on the cover artwork, but within the book, I don't know, he's just drawn to look like a lot younger. Obviously, the Batgirl book was, I think, aimed at younger people or more casual readers back when they did the redesign. I might be wrong about that. But, I mean, the way he's drawn here, he looks very, very strange, especially comparing him to the art style of his own book. That being said, the flashback sequences, where he's Robin, he looks amazing. But, again, like, the way he's drawn when he's not in costume, he screams a lot more like he's Robin, rather than just Barbara. Of course, so that was a flashback sequence, my bad. But yeah, he does look a lot younger. He looks a lot younger drawn in this book than he does in his own book, but it kind of works. He does look okay next to Batgirl in her style, but obviously, because it is her book, she does look obviously better than he does in her book, and he looks better than she probably would in his book. But guys, this book was so much fun to read. I loved every minute of it, and I couldn't wait for it to come out every month. So guys, please, if you're a Nightwing and Batgirl fan, please go check out this book. It does take place across Batgirl issues 14 through 17. And guys, thank you so much for watching my review. Please feel free to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and leave some comments. And I'll catch you guys soon for my next review, deck profile, or unboxing. Until then, I'll catch you guys later.